Thanks, everybody, and it's a great pleasure to be here in Barcelona to present our progress in PanTher Therapeutics. I'm Laura Indolfi. I'm the founder and CEO of PanTher Therapeutics, a clinical stage oncology company leveraging minimally invasive procedure to transform targeted and localized treatment for solid tumor. We have early clinical evidence that our lead program is able to reduce tumor volume for pancreatic cancer, and we have a fast-to-market potential thanks to a 505(b)(2) pathway taking advantage of already known and approved drug and material. But the platform is based on a very broad transformational IP that allowed the technology to include and elute multiple different drugs, also the new novel immunotherapy or mRNA, thanks to improve the ability of increased efficacy and reducing the side effects. We have recently been awarded a $14 million non-dilutive grant from the state of Texas, and we intend to initiate a Series B in the early quarter of 2024. We have assembled a leadership team that is very diverse and multi-dynamics due to the complication and the complexity of our product. We have experts that understand both the medical device and the pharma industry, know very well the technology as well as the drug development clinical pathway, as you can see from all of the logo on this slide. We are also extremely fortunate to have the support and being endorsed by renowned KOL, both in the surgical, medical, and interventional oncology across the United States, that really believe in the potential and the transformational benefits that our technology can bring to cancer patients. So what are we doing? We are unlocking the full potential of oncology drugs by bringing them directly, precisely at the tumor site, and retain them over a prolonged period of time. We are all very well aware of the side effect that standard systemic and oral chemotherapy have on cancer patients. And this is because only 1% to 5% of the drug actually reach the intended site, with the majority of the rest navigating the body and accumulating all of the other organs, resulting in liver failure, kidney failure, then eventually will bring the patients to their death rather than curing the cancer. We are challenging the status quo by embedding this powerful toxic chemotherapy drug into polymeric formulation that we can place directly at the site of the tumor so that we can provide a continued and sustained drug exposure only where is needed that will increase tissue retention, reduce the off-site target side effects, and allow also a better enabling of combination therapy. And we can do this selectively with every single organs. How are we doing this? This is because our technology is routed into a polymer drug and shape agnostic foundational IP that really tackle all of the challenges of tumor type, location, and ideal treatment paradigm. We start by selecting the indication. We choose what organ we want to reach, and then we look in the clinic at what route of administration we can leverage to access that organ. That will dictate what type of form and shape our product can have. We can then decide what drugs, how much of it, and for how long we want to incorporate in our product. And as you can see, this yields modular, fully customizable solution that can allow for the design of the perfect product to tackle the specific clinical indication we have in mind. Our first product is for pancreatic cancer, and we have a second product in development for lung. However, the vision of PanTher is really to have every surgical cancer procedure, being diagnostic, staging, open surgery for resection, as a potential entry point for our platform solution, so that we can tap into the over 9 million cases worldwide that are annually indicated for surgery in solid tumor. We have a very truly differentiated platform because our products are flexible, meaning that they can fully integrate with minimal invasive procedure, eliminating the need to be applied only post-resection with open surgery. We can provide unidirectional and omnidirectional delivery with tuned release profile and biodegradation rate. This is not possible with other products like hydrogel or intravenous or intratumoral injections. And the adaptability of the shape allows us to have access to multiple organs. Our first product has been designed for pancreatic cancer with the route of administration of laparoscopy. Therefore, we have designed a very large biodegradable film that contains large amount of chemotherapy that can be placed directly at the tumor site and is already clinically validated. With the drug reimbursement level, this brings us to almost a $2 billion opportunity only in the neoadjuvant cancer care for pancreatic. If we consider also the adjuvant post-resection, those numbers increase exponentially. Here is a short video of what we envision. So the product is a bilayer. There is a drug layer and a drug barrier behind. It's extremely flexible, can do it with one hand, so that it can fit into the trocar that the surgeons use for laparoscopic staging. And they can be left it behind after they visualize the state of the tumor as a Trojan horse. They can cover the entire area on top of the tumor, and the drug layer will start degrading first, allowing for accumulation only towards the tumor. The backbone is also fully degrading, eliminating the need for the removal of the product. And that is how we are leveraging a standard of care diagnostic procedure to start treatment early on at day 0 for newly diagnosed naive treatment patients in pancreatic cancer. We have just closed our first in-human phase 1 study on our lowest dose that has been demonstrating how our physicians are very open to recommend. It fits perfectly into the treatment paradigm without disruption and is extremely safe for the patients. There has been very well tolerated, and there has been non-detectable level of the drug into the bloodstream. That was all that we wanted to do, allowing for the accumulation of the drug at the tumor site. What we were not expecting to see in this very small cohort was a strong response in the direction of the drug release in all of the patients. This is an outline of what the tumor was during the diagnostic staging. The blue line identifies where our product was placed, and the purple arrow allows what the direction of the tumor of the drug elution was supposed to be. Here is what the tumor looks like after the full degradation. They deflated like souffle in the direction of the treatment without any side effect for the patients in a remarkable response at our lowest dose. We have a multiple data readout and value creation in the next 2 years. We just received favorable FDA feedback that allow us to start and planning for an IND submission early next year with the start of our phase 2 study shortly after. We have been building this technology for a decade. The platform was established at MIT in the lab of Bob Langer and Elazar Edelman, and then the company spun it out, and through their seed and Series A financing brought the development of the first program all the way to the first in-human studies. And our next phase 2 study, and our next Series B will bring PTM-101 through phase 2 development, as well as bring our second product through an IND filing. To summarize our opportunity highlight, we have a novel therapeutic platform with multiple applications in oncology, with a strong issue IP that protect the platform in the broad sense, and with an initial product in pancreatic cancer as first-line treatment in newly diagnosed non-metastatic patients. The follow-on product maximize all of the learning from our PTM-101 product so that we can accelerate entering the clinic. And our Series B will supplement our non-dilutive grant, as well as including interest from strategic, both from the robotic and the drug development company. In summary, at PanTher, we are bringing the fight against cancer to the target, as well, incidentally, to Times Square, to really make sure that all of the patients get for their cancer treatment is a benefit and not their side effects. We are here for the rest of the conference. If you are interested to join us in our quest to improve cancer care, please follow us, find me to talk, or follow us once we leave. Thank you very much for your attention.